I have just collected the keys for our new house. The keys is a key. Oh, I've just had to turn the radio down because it's playing Foo Fighters and I don't want to get copyright claimed. Today, I am probably one of the most stressed I've ever been. Not like stressed in a way, like the same way when, you know, Thomas was in NICU or vice versa. Jack was in NICU. Not that kind of stressed, but a stress that I don't think I've ever felt before. Today is moving day. So, I am currently parked in Morrison's. I am going to go and buy some tea, a bunch of flowers, things like that for the person that's moving into our house. You don't need to do that, but I just figured it's nice because, do you know what? When we moved into our flat, it was a shit show. It was so messy. So we've cleaned it all to within an inch of its life, and it's just nice to have stuff that they could at least have, like a tea, a coffee, milk, things like that. They might not like tea and coffee. Well, then I'm stuffed. I don't know. I'll leave a box of chocolates. Everybody likes chocolate, right? Anyway, I'm going to do that just now. Alan has went down to the flat to do the last hoover and mop of the floors, and then he is going to get the van. Once the key exchange happens, I need to pick up the 3 cats, put them in the back of the car, take them to the new house, because they will have nowhere else to go. They need to go to the new house. We can't take them to Alan's mum and dad's because they've got a dog and a cat already, and we can't just leave them in the car. So once the key exchange happens, which should be this morning, it's currently 10 o'clock in the morning, that is what I'm going to do. And then once that happens, I can be in the house and Alan can start shipping stuff with the van and his brother to help. My 2 children are currently with my mum and her husband in Alan's mum and dad's house. So, oh, it's so stressful. This is the first time I've had to just sit and be like, talk to a camera. I feel anyway. Otherwise, it's just been like, here we are, packing things. Oh my God, so stressed. So I thought I would take the opportunity this morning while I've got it to myself to just sit and decompress for a minute. Just for a minute. I feel like today's the day. I could take a diazepam for the first time, except I've got to do all this driving, so I can't even do it. Oh my God, I feel so stressed, and it's like a feeling I've never felt. This feeling is not a feeling I've felt before. And I know by the end of tomorrow, it's like it's going to be done. Like we're going to be moved and that's it. Then it's just a matter of organising my life at the other side. But I feel like that's it. That will be it done. I feel really stressed about leaving the boys, which is a silly thing to say because they're with my mum. But do you ever get that feeling sometimes and I'm just like, people don't know them the way you know them? And I'm just a bit like, oh, just for a couple of days, we just need a bit of help. And yeah. Oh, so funny because I'm screaming out for help all the time with the boys. But today I'm just like, I would like to just be the one with them. Weird, right? Weird. But also I feel it's maybe just because I feel they are feeling stressed as well, like they feel it. Maybe cats feel it. Cats haven't ate their breakfast this morning. Don't know. Anyway, I suppose we better go and do it. So I've made it back down to the flat. Alan has just nipped out to a little cafe that's along the road from us, which we're really, really going to miss. The guy in it has always made such good friends with Jack and stops us in the street and talks to us and stuff like that. So he's going to get me a coffee, my last coffee here. We've cleared the place out. There's cat balls there because, as I said, I'm here to pick them up pretty much. I have picked up a few bits for the new owner. Everything is gone, so I'm just going to show you around while everything is gone. So as I said, everything in the kitchen is now gone. That is a little bottle for the new owner as well. Some cleaning supplies because we've gutted the place and made sure it's nice and clean. These are some of our bottles of juice. We are leaving our fridge freezer. Oh, can I zoom out a bit? We are leaving our fridge freezer because I think we can only fit a single fridge where we're going, or one of those like 3/4 fridges. We'll see when we get there. We don't have a fridge to go. Everything else is empty. Molly's just having one last wee scran there. Pantry is totally empty now, apart from some cat food. Hallway empty. As I said, we were just cleaning, mopping floors. There's Milo right there. Other than the cat litter. Bathroom empty, ready to go. I left the wee reed diffuser because I thought, well, I'm not spilling it on the way and it smells nice, so I did. Living room has just been mopped. So echoey. Here we go, totally empty. This is a parcel. Alan told me. Alan said that I'd been delivered a parcel. Don't know who it's from. It'll be some sort of PR, but just as well it got delivered today because otherwise I might not have got it. But we'll find out what that is. Quite interesting. I'll open that later. And it'll probably be in some sort of video. But yeah, totally empty. Otherwise, feels so big, so massive now with it being empty. Same. Just feels so big and so empty and so massive. So this is where I would sit and do videos and things like that. This curtain would usually be down. It would usually hide a multitude of sins. My vanity was over here. How are you feeling?
Funny feeling.
Feeling leaving
get
it.
it done now, but also feeling you're leaving here.
And then what was Jack's room as well. We are leaving these wardrobes because again, these lovely high ceilings, these probably, they might just fit in our new house, but do you know what, for the sake of leaving them here. So yeah, this was Jack's room, also totally empty. So yeah, that is it, end of an era and on to new things. Quite exciting. Exciting and a bit emotional. Just feeling a wee bit like, ooh. It starts to sting a bit when you've got to leave, when you think of everything that happened here. But once I start talking about that, I start crying, so we're not going to do that because this is happy. We're moving on to a newer place and it's going to be great. And it's going to have a bit more room for all of us. But I think I'm just going to miss my wee flat. It's going to be weird. But yeah, it's good. It's good weird. So there's now me and 3 cats. And oh, Milo's kind of moved over to the side there. Me and 3 cats in the car. I have just collected the keys for our new house. The keys is a key. They said there'll be more keys in the house when we get there. I've already had a really good ugly cry, so I don't feel that I need to do it again. Oh, when we left the flat, I had a really, really big ugly cry. That was emotional. And now I am going to go and drop these cats off at the new house, get them in, and the stuff's going to start coming. I'm excited now. I'm really excited to get back in and remember what it was like because it's been so long. Oh, it probably doesn't seem long to you guys because obviously this will be in a pre-film before you see it, but feels like ages to me. So let's just do it.
Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon. The light that flickers will blow away the sight.
Hello, just a little, oh pardon me, it's actually like 7:30, well, 7:45 in the morning, and I am at the new house because we were expecting deliveries of couches and beds and stuff today, and it was any time between 7 and 11 in the morning. And last night we actually stayed at Alan's mum and dad's with the boys, so he's still there with the boys, and I have come up to the new house today. We do have our foot on here, and I brought some bedding because I didn't know whether I was going to have to stay overnight last night to wait for this delivery. But they don't live too far, so I thought I'll just get up early and come. And unless we're like the first delivery at 7 in the morning, it shouldn't be a really big problem. So the guys came here about 5:30, which was fine. So this is our new house. I'm trying to steer away from this wall because I feel like this is going to play tricks with your eyes. This is crazy. Look at this wallpaper. Also, chandeliers. This is the joy of the things I'm going to have to redo in this house, which actually it's not that much work. It's all cosmetic work, which is really nice. We really like the floors and things like that. We would like to do the kitchen. Kitchen is through this door, so it all kind of leads through, which is quite nice. But it's probably going to be something we do over the next few years. It's not going to be something straight away because we need to be in and living here, pretty much. we're obviously at Alan's mum and dad's at the moment, but they live in a very small house and we're all in there just now, and we're very thankful that they can put us up, but we kind of need to be in. The problem is we couldn't get a fridge delivered because we left our old fridge, and because we had one of those big American style fridges, so we just waited and measured it, so they couldn't deliver a fridge until Monday, which is the current, at the moment it's Saturday. So we can't really stay here because we can't keep food for the kids, we can't do anything like that. So we're going to be probably with them over the weekend until, like, today, as I've came up really early, I'm going to start unpacking some stuff. As I say, the bed and the couch delivery have just arrived, so I'm going to, like, start unpacking that stuff, and then I can actually unpack boxes. Do you know what I mean? But this wee area is like, I don't know what you call it, like a garden room or whatever. I don't know. It's got a nice big kind of open windows and stuff like that, and that is our actual living room space as well. So it's quite nice because it kind of leads through the living room out to this area, which I'm hoping eventually, cat boxes are here just now, this little area here I'm going to make like a wee play area for the boys, kind of like just set up. Oh, I don't want to say Montessori, I don't know. I don't want to say that because I am not a Montessori mum. No, I try my best, but just a little bit more of a functional play area for them. And my plan, because we now have a garage, is to do some toy rotation, and they obviously have their bedroom as well, but just have a bit more functional play area for them there. And then this will be more like where we'll have the TV, that is the couch, and wrapped up and things like that. But oh, I'm so tired. I've never ever, actually I'm going to sit down with my Greg's coffee, hold on, good old Greg's. Yeah, I have never ever felt a stress feeling like this before. I felt stress feelings when I've been unwell myself, and when loved ones have been unwell, and really unwell and like maybe passing away. I felt stress in those situations, but I've never felt stress like this, and I don't really know how to describe it. It's like, oh, just I could have been anywhere yesterday rather than with my family, and that sounds awful, but it's just like, I know what needs to be done, right? Call me a control freak if you want, but I know what needs to be done. Like, I know where things need to go, I know what needs to be done, and I was having to like instruct people to take boxes to certain parts of the house, which is fine, but also I'm like, if you just look at the writing on the box, then surely that will tell you, like, if it's for the kitchen, put it through there. If it says like bedroom, put it in the bedroom. If it says boys' toys, put it up the stair. Like, there's just, it was just things that I was like, come on. So you're kind of instructing, I don't know, like, I don't know how I feel about saying this, but I feel like because all the people that I'm instructing were men, and 2 of them older men than myself, it's a little bit like, we're just going to get on, we're just going to get the work done. I'm like, but you're actually making more work for me in the long run. That's what you're not understanding. And me and Alan don't have someone to watch these 2 kids while we unpack this house. Like, it's not going to be an option. So, and that was the thing as well, like, Alan's mum was away on holiday this week, so I didn't even really have somebody where I could just leave them at her house. And then, you know, so my mum came to help, and she was trying her best as well, but it's hard when you don't actually have a base for them to be. So I was kind of like, can we just do what I'm asking? Because if you put things where they're supposed to be, it's going to make life so much easier. Milo's sitting next to me just now. The 2 girl cats have not came out. They've been here for nearly 2 days now. These were the first guys who got here. Hi, Milo. But they've not came out from the utility room. Just hid in there. So hopefully they'll come round soon once they realise, like, it's just us in the house. I think because all the different voices and deliveries and stuff, it's been a bit freaked out for them. But yeah, I just feel like people weren't really listening, and maybe they were, and they just thought the best way to do it was like to get the vans emptied, which I get, because we don't have all day to do it. But I also was like, once you guys all leave though, it's going to be me and Alan just trying to do this ourselves, so please. Anyway, so I was just really stressed, and I'm still really stressed, and it's kind of like I've come up, and actually I'm going to really enjoy just putting on a podcast and building this stuff and unboxing some of my house for a bit of peace and quiet for a few hours, and a coffee and quiet, because I swear to God, yesterday I was a bit like, I might just book a flight and fuck off for like a week and a half, and I'll come back and you can have it all sorted, because you all seem to know what you're doing, you know. And then there's part of me as well that's like, I could do that, I could show them, you know, and then I would come back and it would all be sorted, and then I'd look like a goon, wouldn't I? So, so, excuse me, Milo. That's my coffee. I'm going to go and finish my Greg's coffee. Stick on. I was going to stick a podcast on, but I might just stick some YouTube on in the background and unpack this couch so we've got something to sit on. And the bed, I can't unpack yet because our bedroom is full of stuff, so I can't like build a bed in it yet. So I might need to wait for Alan to get that stuff done. I could maybe start unpacking the stuff in the room so that at least that way it's a bit easier to get the bed made up. One of the things I feel a wee bit uneasy about as well is when we moved into our last place, it was empty and we didn't really have any furniture, and we were still staying at Alan's mum and dad's at that point. It was only us two. And we just took a couple of weeks to like strip the walls, strip the wallpaper off, get rid of any fixtures and fittings that we didn't want. We sanded the floors. We done all that stuff in the 2 weeks when we were kind of moving in there, and then we started decorating and got stuff in that we wanted. And now it's like we don't have that option, and I know that's normal for a million people, billions of people, but I'm a bit like, I'm going to have to build this new stuff up in the decor that it's in at the moment, and then try and decorate around that in the coming months and years, which, oh, that's hard for me because I like everything to just be done at once. But I know it's not an option this time. I'm having to really swallow my pride and fucking get used to that, which is hard because I really would just like to gut the place and get it done. And I'm not, like I say, gut the place, it doesn't need gutted. It's absolutely fine. It's very, very livable. It's lovely. But I would just like to be able to, yeah, put my stamp on it. But it's going to take a lot longer to do this time, which is a wee bit scary. Especially when I know how busy life is now. Last time, it's like I could have took a week off annual leave and I had the week to myself to do that. I don't have that option now. So this time I just think, you know, when I think I'm going to get that room done, instead of it taking me, you know, a week to do, it's going to take me months to do because I've got the 2 boys as well. So it's going to take ages. Hello, I see you. Honest to goodness. Right, I'm going to start unpacking this stuff before this cat is on top of me because I think he's probably hungry too. Right, I'll catch up with you hopefully once the place is a bit more unpacked. I did wonder, like, do I start a new channel just for the decor side of things? But realistically, who's going to follow it? Maybe I'll do a little Instagram for the decor side of things. I might do that because I think that'd be a lot easier to upkeep than a YouTube channel. I don't know what I'm going to call it though. Any answers on a postcard for names of a kind of house, not renovation, just decoration project, that would be nice.